Hello, my name is Nick Glorioso, and this is the Hangman project for Digital Logic ECE 235. Here we are in the idle state. To exit the idle state and begin the game, we go ahead and set the switches to each of the LEDs. So we'll go ahead and do that. This corresponds to each of the odd number switches, by the way. Resetting all the switches gives us a letter display. We can cycle through the letters by pressing the top button, key 0, and it'll cycle between these three. These three letters are determined by the switches. Switch 1 will show you the first group of switches, then switch 2, switch 3, and so on, giving you all of the available letters within the game. From there, we can also cycle between some displays. So here we have the guess display, which allows you to guess the letters. Pressing the cycle display button down at the bottom, key 1, will cycle between the displays. Here you can see we got a 5-letter word. This is the game board display, which basically shows the letters that we are trying to guess and have correctly guessed already. This is the word we are trying to guess. Cycling the display again will show us the guessed letters board. These are all of the letters that we have incorrectly guessed thus far. As you can see, we haven't guessed any letters, so nothing would be here. This is the Hangman display. Obviously nothing's here as well. This will get filled in as you lose lives, similar to how the Hangman game is played on paper. So let's go ahead and get in, start making some guesses. In order to make a guess, you go ahead and select the enable switch right here, switch 0. That will give you a nice little indicator light showing that you are ready to make a guess. From there, the cycle display button will no longer cycle display, instead acting as the submit button. So let's submit A. And as you can see, we got a head on the Hangman, indicating that we got an incorrect guess. You'll also notice that the LEDs decreased by 1. The LEDs also represent your lives. Starting at 6, we are now at 5. All right, let's go ahead and make another guess. Let's try more vowels. Let's try E. Submit flag is still on. And we do have an E in this word. I don't know what we have. Maybe let's try some other vowels. I like vowels. Everybody likes vowels. Let's try U. There is an I. What is IE? That's a good question. All right. Maybe we can try L. L was not it. Now we got the body of our Hangman. Very sad. Let's go ahead, try something random like maybe O is in here. Nope, got a little arm. That's very sad. Let's try N perhaps. No, the other arm. You're not doing too hot. Now would probably be a good time to go ahead and show some display features. So right here we have the guess state, obviously, showing all that. Here we have the Hangman again. Here we have the game board. Here we have all of the letters we have guessed. Accidentally just guessed B there because I have the submit switch enabled. It's a little awkward. There's not many buttons to be able to do things, so things have to act double duty. But cycling through the displays again, we have the guess state right here. We have the board state. We only have the letters I and E. That's all we know about the word. And then these are all of the letters we have guessed. We've guessed A, L, O, N, B. Then here's our Hangman. He only needs one more leg before he's completed. Now would also be a good time. We can't cycle letters here because we only have the C. Same can be said for the P back here, right? If we were to guess one of these, still not right, and we still have that switch enabled, it's going to give us an underscore. If we try and submit the underscore, it just doesn't care. So that's just a little, you can't submit blank things, can't do things like that. I have no idea what this word could be. We'll just try T. Whoa, it was T. What is this word? I put in the word bank. How do I not know what this word is? I can't cheat. That's cheating. Sorry for going quiet there. Is it like... Nope. Alright, well, I guess I lose. Anyways, this would be the lose state. There's no LEDs, there's no flashing, because it's a sad lose state. You have lost the game. Cycling the display from here, we'll go ahead and take you to the win versus lose phase. You can see we have 0 wins, 1 loss. Very sad times. And pressing the cycle display button again will bring you back to the idle phase. Alrighty, coming back just at the end here. As you can see, I played a couple more games. We're at 3-1 now, because I do know my own letter key, and I have the nicety of being able to look in the code. But just to show you the functionality of right now, if I were to press this, it would just take us back to the idle screen. Pressing this button will reset our win and reset button, our win and resets, and then we can play on just like normal. I did, while playing this, encounter a very strange error that fixed itself, so I'm not going to worry about it for right now, but I'm not entirely sure what caused it. I won the game, it had an aneurysm, I turned off all the switches, and it told me I won. So there's that. Fun times.